family? What is good, you guys? What's up? How's everybody? Shout out to everybody. I hope the last episode of the SunRoze radio was a chill one for you guys. It was a fun tuning into episode for you guys. Shout out to everybody that has watched it, or if you haven't, check it out. I'll link it here to the video. I'm updating a lot of the pages right now, so I'll let you guys know in the description box what's going on with all the different pages and what I'm doing, what's up to date and all that good stuff, family. So we're doing the mid-month because your girl, it was still, I'm saying like April, just like that month was a heavy hitter, fam. That month was a heavy hitter. And so took me a minute to just recover. And so now we're able to get into the mid-month for May of what's going on as far as the planetary alignments and conjunctions. And fam, I didn't even realize that over this past weekend were the northern lights. So the aurora borealis lights were out in the skies. And I was wondering, I was like, man, it's hot over the weekend over here where I'm at. And so, yeah, if you were able to catch that, that's dope. I was wondering, it's funny because I wasn't sure if I saw it until actually, seeing like everybody talking about it. Because out my window, I can, it's like clear skies. And so I think I saw maybe like the hue of it. Because from the pictures that I was seeing, I was like, oh, okay, the sky's a little bit like greener. Like the clouds look a little bit greener for whatever reason. So I'm just like, oh, okay, it's probably just another day. You know what I'm saying? Another day over where I'm at. And so... yeah, I saw, just a little bit of the hues, but man, yeah, it was super hot over the weekend. So I was able to get out into Pachamama and Mother Nature to catch the solar flares. So fam, for real, like it's a huge, activation for our collective. And it was, when I was sitting out in the sun, I was just like, man, I was really getting like heavy downloads, and I'll be posting some of the readings that I was tapping into while I was out there in nature. And so, yeah, if you were able to see that during the nighttime, beautiful. I wasn't able to catch any of it during the nighttime because, again, I was just like, oh, okay, the skies, the clouds, maybe there's like a little hue of green. Cool. Normal. So basically, if y'all didn't feel your Jedi unicorn power activations heighten over the weekend, family, I'm so sorry. Y'all, we got to get left behind then. The Diamond Codes, Rainbow Tribe out here. If y'all didn't feel that activation, gang, I'm saying, man, we're at a point in our evolutionary growth, fam, where we're up here, you feel me? And so if you guys are still like in that past and that struggle of, it's hard for you to let go of that ego, man, it's going to continue to drag you down. It's going to continue to not perceive a higher perspective of this true essence of why we're here and what we're meant to be doing. And again, it's really that cutthroat energy of get left behind, fam. Because we're at a point in our time. It's 2024, family. It's not 1976. You feel me? It's not that old age, fam. So let's get it. Get up here. Also, again, happy Mother's Day if you were able to celebrate with your mama. Sending all the love and blessings to everybody that wasn't able to. All my love to you guys. But May 12th ignited the open portal for the 888 Lionsgate Gateway. So this is pushing us into a quantum leap is what they're calling it. And so they're saying May 12th and you're adding that into numerology number 5 and 12 is 8, breaking it down, and 2024 is 8. So 88, 888, 88, 888, 888, 888, 888. So now we're entering and initiating the expansions into, again, our higher consciousness, fam, our higher knowing, our higher learning. This new way, this new age is entering, fam. It's here. Like, get with it, guys. Like, we're jumping into this new timeline of our evolution. It's this new age. It's this new revolution for our generation. And so we're creating our dreams into reality. We're basically, we have the Midas touch. It's everything we have gone through, our experiences, our lessons, the heartaches, the pain. We're transforming that and transcending that into gold, family. We're using those lessons and fueling our lives to push forward and make shit happen for ourselves, family. And so us being in the year of the dragon also, again, it's like I'm saying, like, if you're, fairy dust, I'm saying unicorn, Jedi, potions, magics hasn't ignited in you guys, like, search for that, work on that, get there, fam, because taking these bold actions into what you want in life, you're able to do that. You can do it. You just have to change your perspective of your mind and what it is that you're going through, so that you don't allow these harsh lessons, these harsh life on you to keep you down, to keep you stuck, to keep you in that low vibrational energy. And watch out, with what you're watching on the news too, because I was coming across when I was looking at what was going on with the lights, the lights, northern lights. And, I was running into some of them of how they're saying, and we know specifically which specific media is super ignite the low vibrational energy of keeping everybody in that fear mentality. So watch out for that, guys, because if we were already meant to go, we would have already been meant to go. We would have already been gone. You feel me? So for a lot of the news media trying to hype up this whole thing, just like they did back in, the Y2K and all that shit. And so it is what it is, fam. So just be mindful of what it is that you're watching when it comes to the news and everything. And so, like I said, for me, just naturally, because I don't watch the news, I'm only, it's like only after, until it happens. It's like, oh, okay, that's what that was. You feel me? And so really, again, like being connected to nature and seeing how she moves, fam. I'm saying, like, for myself, I've always been a part of nature. It's always been a part of me. I come from a small town where it's Native American reservation and farmland. And so you best believe, that's why your girl's got a green thumb. That's why, being out in nature and connecting with the insects, the spirit animals, all of it, it's been a part of my life, my entire life. And so again, like, just pay attention to the news and everything, so you can really follow that intuition within yourself and knowing, like, oh, okay, the skies, the clouds are a little green today. I wonder why, and not be so fearful of, like, oh, okay, the solar flares, the sun's gonna burn the earth type shit. It's like, what? If that was the case, it would have just happened. You feel me? So be mindful when it comes to that. So again, taking bold actions towards everything of the highest vibration of love, family. The Hermetic activation is here, gang. So let's go. Love, success, money, wealth, legacy. That's what we're focused on. And especially now that we're out of the Mercury retrograde shadow, it's pushing us forward. So now we can get back into routine. Now we can get back into those projects and things that we had to kind of set off to the side. So this is definitely a good time for everybody. Don't rush. If you're still feeling tired, it's like, we're getting out of that sluggish, time, and let any miscommunications work itself out. So most definitely, I've ran into miscommunications, especially online. And, it's hard and that's always the hardest thing, when, especially through retrograde, but even through like in general in life, I'm the type of person, it's like, I love to hear people's voice, you feel me? Because you have an understanding of their tone and where they're at when they're speaking their words. But when it's through text, it can get mixed up. And so you don't really understand what somebody's saying. You can only assume. And so there could have been, a lot of miscommunications during the retrograde. But now that we're here out of it, it's able to just repair itself, work itself out. And so be prepared for electronic kinks to get resolved too. So if you guys had, issues with your cell phone, issues with emails not getting through and all of that, anything, the Mercury retrograde has, it relates to communication technology. And so plan to move forward from where we are now. And as I was saying, get back into the routine, into the projects, update everything that you need to, resave your files for sure, back everything up, and make the final touches on paperworks, especially when it comes to contracts that are being signed, read all these contracts. And it's a good time to sell your house is what they're saying, and use your energy towards intelligent and intentional changes, fam. So again, we're moving forward and out of the retrograde season. So whatever had to go, fam, let it go with love and light and keep it moving and get activated into these solar flares of your unicorn and Jedi mind tricks, fam. And so moving forward, we have the full moon on May 23rd. So we're in the middle of the month, and we already passed through the new moon, which was on the 8th. And so, again, it's setting ourselves up for our legacy wealth, for everything we want to see into our future, everything we want to have in our reality. You have the choice to create your reality. You're your own I was going to say Malcolm X, man. Whoa, that's coming through. For real, you are. We are our own leaders. We're our own way showers. We're our own alchemists, is what I was going to say. And so you have to set the tone for what you want in your life. And you can't be mad if you're settling. If you're settling, that's your choice. But don't be, hating or pissed off that somebody else is still continuing to move forward and not settling. And so really checking yourselves when that ego comes up, when that resentment and that hate inside, when you're comparing yourself to somebody else's success based off of different lifestyles, based off of different stories. So really be mindful of that when that comes up. And so with the full moon on May 23rd, it's May's full flower moon. And so it's called the flower moon because it's spring season. So April showers brings May flowers. And so on the 22nd, 23rd is going to be the best time to view the full moon. And so setting your intentions, again, doing your spiritual cleansing and healing, and setting your goals and your intentions intentionally to what it is that you want to do moving forward. Time out, fam. Sip some water, gang. So why is it called the flower full moon? It's based off of Native Americans and colonial American and Europeans that called this moon flower moon. And so fun facts. So any of my, as I was saying earlier, your girl comes from a small town where I grew up on the reservation on the farmlands. My agricultural enthusiast out here. So some fun facts for May, some dates and what you can be doing out into nature. Fishermen and women out here. Your girl hasn't gone fishing since I was a kid. That was fun. And I love fishing. And so some of the best dates for the end of the month is between, so they usually say too that between a new moon and full moon phase, so this month the 8th to the 23rd is the best time to go fishing. Why is that? Because during the sunset and sunrise is when they feed more. And so it's based off of the moon tide, the moon, the tides, and the weather that they call it's a fish activity. So that's what causes them to be around and kind of pop out of the water. Moving forward for my green thumbers out here. So anybody who loves flowers and plants, your girl, I love doing all that. So the best time for planting above ground was from the 11th and 12th. So if you're any, business owners, restaurant owners that are, in contract with farmers, and you yourself want to build your own garden, fam, your girl wants to have her own little garden, her own little farm. And planting below ground crops would be on the 3rd, 4th, and the 30th for this month. So a really fun plant to have with you too, or just even to grow for yourself, is bamboo. Bamboo is a really beautiful, just easy plant to grow. And this is a symbol of simplicity, continuous growth, strength, and flexibility. What's beautiful is the Chinese culture symbolizes it as virtue, and the Indian culture symbolizes it as everlasting friendship. So it's a beautiful plant. It's, luck and just prosperity and virtue, and having that feng shui in your energy and in your house and around you is gonna energetically bring you a lot of good high vibrational energy around you. So some bamboo plants to look into if you're into it. Sweet shoot bamboo. These are huge. These guys grow about 40 feet tall and 3 inches diameter. And so these are best during like mild freezing temperatures. So those ones are pretty good through the winter. And so moso bamboo is another one. These guys grow up to 50 feet. So these ones are pretty too. So as far as like landscaping, if y'all are into landscaping, I would love to get into landscaping and designing it, like homes and properties like that. And just, that's beautiful. It's a plant that you can use as blocking, just to use it as a gated fence, or just a fencing, the diameter of your property or whatever. So those two are pretty good to have. So it's the sweet shoot and the mosos. You can see a lot of architects and landscapers using that in some of their properties. It's beautiful. And so sunset glow bamboo, these ones are more of like a clumpy variety. So they're more like, they'll grow like in a bushier, instead of like the straight shoots, these guys will grow kind of into like a bush. And so these ones are a little bit harder to actually tend to, because if you don't water them or catch them properly, in the sense of like they'll start expanding, and so you have to kind of keep watching them and trimming them out so that they don't like be invasive into like other things that you have in your garden and stuff. So that's the sunset glow. And so the Fregatia Morialie Luca, these ones are good to grow in your pot, so keep them in your home as well. So the funny and fun facts about bamboo with giant pandas is that these guys can eat up to 80 pounds of bamboo a day, these little fatties. I would love to like hug a little panda. I think they're so cute. And there's a lot of, I've seen a lot of videos of like the pandas just rolling around. Oh my gosh, I'll have to link it onto the video here and share that with you guys. But also to my chefs, shout out to my chefs, man. Your girl loves it. Your girl even grew up in the kitchen, fam. I grew up, like I was saying in the episode, like I grew up in my grandparents' home, so I was in the kitchen with my grandma majority of the time, and so I was watching her cook all the time with all the vegetables that she had and her own little garden that she grew in our backyard too. So picking, like the bell peppers and the tomatoes. Oh, that was so, coming home after school being like, oh, snack, you know what I mean? And so shout out to my chefs that are out here, being anybody that loves cooking and getting down in the kitchen, fam. So many Asian cultures use bamboo in their dishes. And so not all bamboo is edible though. So do your research. And so finally, this month, as far as planets, we're going to have the planetary conjunction of Mercury and Uranus on May 30th, which is going to be in the constellation of Taurus. So happy Taurus season again to the gang. We're going to be jumping into Gemini season, May 21st to June 20th. Shout out to my Gemini brothers and sisters. Y'all are my brother and sister sign. So happy birthday, happy early birthday to you guys. But happy Taurus season as I'm recording this for a few more days to my Taurus family. Thank you guys so much for rocking and being right here, gang. So what is a planetary conjunction? What does that mean? It's basically two or more planets that appear close to each other in the sky. So it gives this optical illusion. As I was saying in a previous news where I saw the fireballs streaking through the sky, to really understand, like, man, how it looks so close from Earth, but really it's like a million miles away from us. That's crazy. So that also even gives me, that makes me think about this whole life thing. This whole why we're in this dome. So June 3rd is the bigger planetary alignment of 6 planets, gang. So Mercury, Uranus, Mars, and Neptune to Saturn on the western end and the highest sky before sunrise. So basically we're going to be able to see this before sunrise on June 3rd. So 20 minutes, like a little roughly like 20 minutes before the sunrise on June 3rd, we're going to be able to see that big alignment, gang. So if you get a chance to, if you got binoculars or your telescopes, because I think they said that Uranus and Neptune are going to be a little bit more faint. So if you get a chance to, it's beautiful. I've said it again in like the other ones. I saw Saturn back in the day through a telescope, and it was really cool to see that. It was really tiny, and to see like the rings and the colors, like the brownish kind of tannish gold, like gold tones around that planet. It was cool to see that. And so a broader perspective beyond the material 3D realm of your day-to-day life, understanding how everything is truly connected in order for us to coexist with each other and the system, fam. So that's why I love sharing this, as I see the ladybugs. The ladybugs are good luck, family. I'm saying we're in the springtime, gang. And so up here in the northern hemisphere in the States, and everything's blooming and blossoming. So we're getting ready to just step forward into our purpose continuously as we continue to go through experiences that we have to in order for us to evolve, fam. So if it's a harsh period for you right now, allow it to be. Allow the struggle to happen. Trust in the struggle. Have faith in what it is that you want in your life, knowing that you're meant for better. You're meant to do something bigger than the position that you're at. And just allow the situation to be where it's at. Be thankful and grateful that even to the littlest thing, that, man, I have a home that I can come home to, sleep at night. I have food in my fridge. I got water to drink, a bath to take a shower in. So being in that gratitude is going to continue to elevate and heighten your awareness and continue to be in that heart Medagaba activated heart of yours. And so doing your spiritual work, doing your spiritual cleanse, doing that self-mastery, self-healing day in, day out, fam. Put it on your schedule, make it a lifestyle, because it's a lifestyle. And so, as I was saying earlier, when certain things are triggering you, it's because your ego is still driven in the front seat of your life. And so check yourself. It's good to have an ego, but you have to use it. You have to use it in the right ways. You have to use it for your work. You have to use it for you being that go-getter. You have to use it to where it doesn't destroy you. It doesn't make you spiral into depression, into dictatorship, into toxicity, into addictions, into that low vibrational energy. And so really being mindful of your behaviors, really being mindful, because you're the only one that understands your behaviors more than you, and nobody else does. So everything we have is inside of us. And again, you're the dictator of your life. So choose wisely, gang. Choose wisely. So family, this was a quick one. It's the middle of the month. And so I'm signing off from Venus, gang. Signing off from Venus. I love you guys. Check out the latest episode if you guys haven't already, the SunRoze radio that I have up. It's on SoundCloud too. I'll be doing another of the Astro Kids news probably in the next couple of weeks to see what's going on for June. So happy birthday to our Taurus brothers and sisters, and to my Gemini brothers and sisters that it's going to be coming in a few days. Happy birthday, happy early birthday to you guys. And fam, yeah, be on the lookout for some of the readings that'll be popping up for the week. But other than that, stay connected with me on the community section right here. I love and appreciate all you guys. And until then, family, stay up.